What up, you guys? This is Lockdown Reactions with your host, DJ, where I will be reacting to all prison-related content, all cop-related content, and all gang-related content. And welcome to my channel. If you're new, please remember to go ahead and smash that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications, and like this video. I appreciate it. Let's get your popcorn, let's get your popcorn, let's get that popcorn, baby, and let's get to this reaction. So look, bro, today I'm gonna be reacting to 60 Days In, Season 6, Episode 12. And in this reaction, I'm gonna give my detailed and honest opinion and review to this episode. First of all, I just want to say good morning, top of the morning to all of my subbies out there. Welcome. Wakey wakey, eggs and bacon. Today I'll be eating some pancakes with a little bit of syrup, as you can see, and I got my coffee like y'all just seen. So one of my subs out there, they asked for me to talk about my hair real quick. Before I get into this video, I'm gonna go ahead and just give you guys a little detailed review about my hair. So I started my dreads about 3 years ago, and I started immediately after I got out of the military, because I ain't never want to cut my hair again. And what I did was I just basically interlocked it from the root, you know what I'm saying? And I just let it all grow and mold and all that kind of stuff. But I interlocked it from the root, and then I just let it stay like that, and then eventually it all locked up, and now I got my dreads. And yeah, I dipped them in the highlights, so that, you know, look different, you know what I'm saying? Keep my own little thing going on, you feel me? But anyways, if you guys want to hear more about that, comment down in the comment section down below. Without any more chitty chatter, let's get to this reaction.
We learned a lot from Tony here in phase one. I'd like to bring Tony back and make him a team leader to help urge the others to be.
Tony's a cop.
I do see someone picking you out because you're sitting back with your hands crossed and you're looking like you're an easy target.
Philly definitely.
He was a cop? He quit and he was a cop.
You know, I am more than capable of handling.
Oh, that is disappointing. That's embarrassing, y'all. That's embarrassing. Mark was a cop and he quit. That's embarrassing.
Commander, I would be not just scared for the inmates, petrified.
Alright, so it seems like you have something to show us.
Yes, I do have something to show you. I get busy real quick.
Whoa!
We have another shame.
That looks like a ice pick.
2 days after I got here. This is no more than a piece of an eyeglass. I mean, you pretty much, they made a piece for your thumb up top, lock your thumb in, and pretty much that's all I would use is to stab somebody. I get it in your neck, it'll be deadly. You know, I mean, it's rough. It's pretty rough.
Yo, that's crazy, man.
Actually,
imagine that
just
going in
thrown
your
my
neck.
lap, to be honest. My cellmate Chad told me, he was like, hey, this is my old cellmate. So he been down into my bunk and reached up under there, and I was like, I ain't even see it. But he gave it to me, so I ain't have to, you know, buy nothing or trade out nothing for it. It just literally just fell in my hand. I'm sure I'll be able to get another one.
I'll give it to the sheriff.
Okay, thank you. Du Bois get protection in exchange for services.
A Du Bois is an inmate that would do anything. Wash my clothes, go get my coffee out of the microwave, clean the cell up. You know, just doing everything what a person tells them to do.
That is common, and most white guys coming in as targets.
They're talking about that police.
They trying to say you're police because you're not for interviews?
I ain't playing, man. Chad is like in phase one, my old cellie Justice.
Bro, Tony is funny, yo. I'm sorry, this is so phony. Like, I know he's on 60 Days In, but he's sitting here joking with his celly. Talk about some, they try to say on the police, man. I ain't playing, like trying to act like he really like bout it, boy. No. And then when I think about the fact that he's just on the show, he is playing these folks. It's funny. This is entertainment. That's comedy.
there's always shouting. So at first I wasn't really alarmed because I'm like, my ears are already worn out from all the shouting that I'm hearing. But I kind of glance up, and up the top stairs is Booney, who I know is a lockdown inmate. So she's not supposed to be out with everybody else when we're eating. I think the CO made a mistake.
Oh man. Oh, she sprayed it for no reason. Oh!
As soon as the door opened up to Unit 4, it's hectic. People kind of just mulling around. All eyes are on me now.
This is really overpopulated, look like.
A million things are running through my mind. I'm going to get bum rushed with this story. Is it going to hold up? Are they going to believe me? Is this not going to work? I have to wait at the counter to find what cell I'll go to.
Fresh meat! Fresh meat! Yo, Duck Dynasty looks like a wrestler, yo. You look like a wrestler, bro. I'm sorry. I'm like picturing like Triple H walking up in prison.
It's probably 10 times bigger and just as much scarier.
I am the game. I'm on it.
Cell 50. That's upstairs. It's right there.
Go to cell 50. Welcome to your hotel room, brother.
A small space on the floor. There was already two gentlemen laying in the bunks. My spot was on the floor to the right. Not a good place to be. But to get through that, you just you go to some place that you're comfortable with, like you would do on the street working undercover. So I kind of settled in a little bit.
Someone like him.
I'm so glad that you. They took forever in the whole area.
And as soon as I met Tony, I realized this is the perfect cellmate to have.
I got having some moments with real. Get some money from somebody's book, $10 a little bit, $40 or $50 worth.
Seems like everything's right.
Yo. Yo, I'm sorry, yo. Prison low-key reminds me of basic training in the process of joining the military. When you join the military, you have to go through the process of like MEPS and all this medical stuff, and then you got like the process of where you stay in some type of in processing and all this different stuff. And he just said that like in process basically took forever. Like they was holding him forever before they transported him into the actual prison. That sounds like what we had to go through when you join the military. And then when you get to basic, that's prison. You know what I'm saying? You literally get to a point where you start to like kind of lose your mind and go crazy because there is no freedom at all. You are being yelled at and forced to do things that your body tells you that it can't do no more. Day after day, 24/7, day after day. You know what I'm saying? It is crazy. And it comes to a point where you really just want to get out. But to those that don't quit, they will make it.
I think a lot of stuff's dry in here.
You say that, I'm bound up today.
I mean, within hours, we were talking about finding something to get high.
I got all my money from outside. I did pass money on somebody's books and we did get some store in here. I'm having some phone bills.
It popped real quick. I said, this is perfect. I'm going to use Tony to help my agenda.
And then my old lady put $20 more for it.
Welcome to your new hotel room, brother.
It's time to get to work now.
I'm sorry, man. So they was just playing cards, yo, and it's funny because it came to my mind. A lot of times the guys that have been in there for a while, they usually will put like a little sheet down on top of the steel table, because when you slap the cards down when you playing spades, poker, or whatever you playing, a lot of times the cards will just slide off the table. So they'll put a blanket down to cover the top of the table because it prevents that from happening. That's a cool little fact.
What was frightening is nobody was doing that.
It's amping up.
Immediately, I knew this was bad, purely because of the numbers and the lack of control that the COs have in there. I knew this was going to be bad.
This ain't a game, yo. Stay out.
At this point, Chad, he's definitely a do-boy.
Man, he's following around like a little dog.
I bed and wash my drawers, and I have to handle them too.
He just said this man follows him around, and we clearly can see that, and washes his drawers. A do-boy.
At the counter, I have people coming up to me. Are you holding? What did you get in? Are you holding? And I know he means narcotics. That's what they're hoping anyone from the outside can bring in. Seems like everybody is, their focus is trying to get high.
Wow.
It's just,
Y'all, I just want to say real quick that 60 Days In is really like an eye-opener. Now, shout out to Lockdown 23 and 1, man. I do enjoy your videos, bro. And a lot of stuff that I hear you talking about, it makes me start to get to thinking, you know? He says that what you see on 60 Days In, it gets way darker than that. Like, it's honestly 10 times worse, depending on what prison you go to. And I think one of the worst ones, he said, was the one in LA, in Cali and stuff like that. It wouldn't be like this. It would be 10 times worse. It gets darker than what we see on 60 Days In. And a lot of times they put 60 Days In participants in basically Candyland prisons. So
I'm gonna find them and
report them. Cause you a plant, dog. He's literally following Tony around the same way that my Pomeranian follows me around when he's off the leash around my house or outside, yo. It's like he is like literally just connected to the dude like a chain, like this thing that's just wrapped around his ankle with a chain. This is just sad, yo. You got guys yelling, man, Tony, you got him trained, don't you?
Tony's familiar with the jail system. Tony knows how the insides of the jail systems work. I think it was smart for him to take somebody like Chad and put him to work for him because that put Tony in a...
I see a crossword puzzle book on the CO's desk. I'm like, I want that. I know I'm not gonna get it.
He's about to send him to go steal.
So I said, hey, Chad, I need this crossword puzzle book. Oh, you want that, cuz? Yeah, I want that, man.
Oh, you want that, cuz? So if you think that what we seeing right now is bad, you ain't seen nothing yet. Send him to do his dirty work. Chad, the do boy. What happened to my crossword puzzle book?
In the room, we good. Good.
If it was me, I'd be like, hey, Chad, hey, bruh, I need that CO's jacket over there. It's kind of cold in this prison. You feel me? Go fetch. Oh! Did they just go and catch him because they saw that he took the book? Yo! What's gonna happen? Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
We're gonna have to stare down or
stare down?
Up here,
Oh man. That's crazy, yo. That's funny. That's comedy. That's comedy.
I already knew what it was. They looking at the cameras.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, Tony, you gotta train,
Train. Oh my gosh, bro. Seeing this is like crazy to me because it's like this dude is really the definition of, I'm not gonna say the B word, but oh no!
Something from the seal desk. There's no outside charges. You do a week to 2 weeks in the hole.
You feel bad for Chad?
Yeah, I do. I feel bad for Chad because, I don't think it was fair. Chad was definitely being taken advantage of. He was definitely the pawn in that game.
Dang.
And he got caught doing what Tony asked him to do.
That's crazy. And he's not gonna snitch either.
I asked him to do, but I mean, this is jail. He a grown man. He can make his own decisions.
Tony, but you know, come on now. You know that this man don't have a backbone. You come in stepping in like a top dog. This man, you know he don't have a backbone. You know that he's a do-boy and you taking advantage of him. Yes, he can make his own decisions, but come on, let's be honest. Is he gonna do that? No. You know his character. You know how he is. You know that he's scared. You know that he gonna do whatever you ask him to do, Tony. So it is your fault. That's my conclusion. It is your fault.
Up too far? No. I don't feel like there's no boundary. There's no. That shouldn't be a and nothing I do.
Well, it is it is. Cause that's messed up, man.
Thanks all that out. If you feel that way, I'm sorry for you. Turn the channel.
Man, shut up, Tony. Shut up. You know you wrong. You know you wrong. All right. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all? Bruh, I cannot even imagine the amplified level of uncomfortability, if I said that right, that you would probably feel from walking fresh into a prison and then dudes yelling around you, "Let me see that booty." You don't want to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. Come on, dude, boy. Where's your cojones?
I've only been in the pod for a couple of days, but it's very clear to me that Chad is Tony's bitch.
Basically, is what I'm saying. Look at
Anything
him.
Tony tells Chad to do, Chad does.
What does it tell you about the jail that there's a shank just lying around in your cell?
It tells me that there's more shanks in the jail, and there's still a lot of work that needs to be done in here. And actually,
I think they always gonna be able to find a way, yo.
So I would give this to you.
It's called adaption.
Just be one less shank.
I mean, if that's something he does, then whoever chose him as a leader made a poor decision. But I'm going to push through. I know I'm going to do a good job for Sheriff. I know I'm going to.
No, you're not.
And Tony,
You know why?
Because
Because you're gonna quit.
You know, my first night, I'm in the cell by myself. But at first, I'm thinking, okay, this is good. This is a chance for me to calm down, fine-tune my story if I need to, and just try to get a good night's sleep.
Bro, if I was in there, I'd be doing non-stop push-ups and workouts, boxing and something.
Because of my injury.
You go crazy sitting in a 4x4 cell like that with nothing to do, 23 hours a day, 1 hour out the cell.
Everything started
Every day,
hurting.
that's crazy, yo.
Even as I'm still processing what's happening, the unit goes tilt.
position of kind of like a power within the pod. But just taking advantage of an individual like that, I wouldn't feel okay having somebody do that for me, because being a law enforcement officer, stand up for the underdog or stand up for the low man is what my job is to do.
I feel like they don't have much training here.
And stop the video just right there, y'all. And y'all seen my reaction, yo. There's a lot of stuff that was going on in this episode 12. It wasn't necessarily like sitting right. That CEO just sprayed this woman for no reason, just for sitting there. You know what I'm saying? And she retaliating, and it's getting bad. I feel like if the CEO isn't trained, if the CEO don't know what they're doing, then they don't need to be there. You know what I'm saying? It's just trouble. It's an accident waiting to happen. And why are they gonna like put themselves in that kind of situation anyway? You know what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna train y'all guards, if you ain't gonna train y'all COs, then don't put them in the room with all the inmates, knowing that they're just gonna get trampled like the stampede. You know what I'm saying? You got COs that are marshmallows that are being like bullied and picked on by the inmates. You know what I'm saying? COs that have absolutely no idea what to do in a situation when a fight breaks out. They just stand there with their arms crossed and look and wait for somebody to come. Don't even try to separate the fight. Don't do nothing at all, but just sit there. If anything, they good at making stuff worse. If anything, they good at that. Anyways, that's my reaction. This is Lockdown Reactions with me, your host DJ, where I do reactions to all prison-related content, all cop-related content, and all gang-related content. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new. And without any more talking, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace!
It's lit. Just take a look at the drip.